There we go. We'll start a couple of minutes early. Yeah, right now, just starting a little bit early. We still get internet right now, so might as well start, see what happens. It's beginning to storm up a little bit outside. So a little bit of rain popping in and out. So I figured I'll just hurry up and have us start the show, see what happens. Hope everybody's doing fine. Looks like over in Florida area don't look very good. Seen a friend of mine from over there told me that they're not doing very well. Yeah, you guys definitely take heed when weather watch is in effect. Always try to take advantage of when somebody tells you that weather is coming up and bad weather is coming. You know, just always try to take listen and see what's happening. Kind of hard to run from bad weather when it's right there in front of you. Instead of saying I should have, kind of late when it was right there at your footsteps. 88 Mark, what's up, man? No, I'm at the end of Kentucky. Literally at the end of Kentucky. I'm around an hour and a half out of Nashville. I'm around 40 minutes out of Indiana. I'm over at where Evansville. It's around 40 miles. No, 40 around 45 minutes out of Evansville, Indiana. My aunt usually goes shopping out of there. They have a huge shopping hub there that people from this area go down and go shopping at. They have a lot of big shopping malls over there, so it's not that far. 40-minute drive. Not that far. The big next town that we have is Madisonville. Madisonville, Kentucky is maybe 15 minutes, and that's where we're at. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope everybody's is safe, dry. If you guys are in the path of the typhoon, hurricane, they're both the same thing. Just depends on where you're located at. Everybody calls it different names. What's going on in my house? I don't understand what that means. I got a lot of wind popping up, but it's in a little bit here and there. But everything is going pretty good here. We got rain popping in and out, on more or less like spurts. in and out. Hey, Andrew. Yeah. How's your weather over there? Because you're over in Virginia area. You might be getting some weather, maybe now, maybe you should be getting a little bit of hints of weather. Yeah, we have some Chinese. We have two Chinese buffets here. One my cousin says is no good. Then we have Lucky House Buffet. It's at like a Holiday Inn um hotel, and they have Chinese food here. It's okay. Then we have like I think we have four sit down Mexican restaurants. It's Mexican food is always pretty good. Kind of hard to mess up Mexican food. Yeah, Mexican food is always pretty good. Chinese food, the buffet is, you know, you've been to one Chinese buffet, it's not too bad. They have real Chinese people cooking it, so yeah, hell. Hey, Raymond. Yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. Hopefully, you guys are not in the path. And if you are in the path, just try to, you know, get out of the path, move to higher ground. I'm not sure where Nico is. Hopefully he hopefully he moved up into higher ground, higher altitude, where he's not going to get flood. I was looking at the news and looked like this one couple was doing some filming. I think there's like Mexico Beach in Florida, and these guys was in a condo, 3 stories high, and water was already up to over the first level. Pretty grim. Oh hell, buddy! I appreciate Raymond. I appreciate you listening to my earlier stream. Uh, Midnight TV. How you doing, brother? You guys take a look at my buddy's channel, Mexican. I mean Midnight TV. He always has a pretty good. He's a Filipino blogger. He has some pretty funny stuff on his channel. Yeah, we have we got chicken, we got horses. I don't know. We got a little bit of everybody. Oh heck. I just just the pictures that we were looking at from that feed. But there's going to be a lot of cleanup work. Gonna put a lot of people to busy on in Florida. Hopefully, a lot of cleanup in that whole area down below. No, there's no still in my backyard. Uh, we made a still long time ago when I first came in. Um, my buddy made one over in I think it's Evansville, um, Seattle area. He made a kit. Yeah, he never fired it up though. Do I love the Philippines? Yeah, I do. My daughters are in Iloilo, so kind of love the Philippines because my daughters are there. So that's a big reason to love the Philippines. Um, I it's a nice, easy, lay back way of life there. You gotta have some jingle in your pocket though. If you don't have no jingle, then it's kind of it's like every other place. But yeah, the Philippines was is pretty nice. I enjoyed the Philippines. Lot of good people there. Um, there's always going to be ass wherever you go. But in general, I would say maybe 80% of the people are wonderful. There's but there's always going to be a few people that's going to make your experience lousy. But in general, yeah, even though I had a few bad experiences, still my all my experiences has been wonderful there. It took me around 4 years to lose my business. Yeah, getting a bolo stuck in my head. That was kind of like my last straw. But I mean, it doesn't get any worse than that. I guess being stuck in the hospital, no, with the hospital bill, and there's no way of paying it. I guess that would be pretty bad too. So, Kevin, is Kentucky your home state? No, Alaska's my home state. I was raised in Anchorage, but no, Kentucky's not my home state. My aunt moved here a couple of years ago. Um, this is going on the third winter here. But no, Anchorage, Alaska is my home. If you were young enough, if you are young and if you have high ambition. Oh yeah, but I was born in Massachusetts, but I was raised in Alaska though. So there's a difference. I mean, I don't remember nothing about, I don't remember Massachusetts. Only thing I remember is, just I know I was born there. I was born in Brockton, and that's all I remember. Everything else is I am a new sub. Well, I appreciate I appreciate you being a new sub. You know, I'm getting closer and closer to my goal. I'm at like 930, 35, something like that. So one sub, two subs, we we meaning we as a group, because we as a community that we live in, because you guys come and visit me, we're all affected. Because see, I got shut down, I think around 4 months ago. I No, maybe, yeah. I got shut down, and these pricks came on my live stream, and they put some pornographic material on my live show, and they called up they made YouTube aware that I had porn on my show, and YouTube shut me down for they give me a community strike, and they shut me down for 3 months. And I was right around a little bit less than 500 subs, and now I got reactivated, and now I'm almost at my 1,000 subs. So yeah, I'm doing good. So one sub, two subs, five subs. I'm getting closer and closer to my goal. A while ago, my haters, they said I was never gonna hit my goal, and I was never gonna get monetized. Well, little do people know. So yeah, you know, you got to have some kind of goal, and just stick to your goal. And one day, 2 days, 5 days, 1 month, 5 months, if you just keep on staying with your goal, it will, one day at a time. No, I'm not retired. I can't work right now. I'm on disability. Oh, why did I get shut down? Because of that person put that pornographic material, and um and then somebody complained. They hurry up and called um YouTube, saying that I get porn on my show, and I had to get it, and I never took it down fast enough, and that's what happened. So yeah, that's what you get when you open up your chat room and you put the link in the chat room. You are vulnerable, and that's what happens. That's what happened to me. I put my link in the chat room, just like right here, and some people came in and they sabotaged my chat room, and they put porn in my chat room. Screwed me over. So yeah, I put my guard down, and that's what happened. What part of Philippines were you in? Uh, I lived in Iloilo for 13 years, right next door, same place where Boracay is, in between Cebu, Negros, and Bacolod and Gimeras. I think Iloilo is a fast growing city. There's always something happening there, growth wise. It's a educational mecca. There's a lot of schools, trade schools, merch. What do they call it? Merchant schools, seaman schools. Ah, how many years did I stay in Bacolod? Roughly 3 years, but I was going back and forth from Iloilo to Bacolod because I had my friend. He had a school that he started out with in Iloilo. Then he transferred the school over in Bacolod, and he hired me from Iloilo over to Bacolod. Bacolod is a very good. It's a small city also, but it's a pretty nice place. Oh, I would much rather live in the Philippines. I'm trying to look at what you wrote. Would you rather live in the Philippines or the States? Big Kevin, I know you have kids, but if you could live in either country, where would you like to live with you? Oh, yeah. I would much rather stay in the Philippines. I would be in the Philippines today if if nothing happened to my head. I would still be in the Philippines. Yeah, no problem. I would rather be there. Um, I think educational wise, um, the Philippines still has good schools for my daughters. When my daughters get older, my daughters still have a better. My daughters are very tall for their age. My daughter's a light complexion. Um, they don't look Filipino except their nose. They have what do they call it? Batista looking blood, looking bodies. Um, my daughters are right now they're treated very different in school and wherever they go. Like when they go to the shopping malls, their mom travel with them going to the mall, going to the malls. Her mom, people think that their mom is the yaya because my kids don't look like their mom. Their mom is a little bit darker complexion, and my daughter Star is already as tall as her mom is. So yeah, my kids already outshining their mom and everything. So I think my daughters will have a better chance in their life, in their adult life, if they stayed in the Philippines. Because I think my daughters will have a better job when opportunities if they stay in the Philippines. Yeah, education is the key. Um, my daughter Star, her principal at her school is already sponsoring my daughter into getting higher learning at another school. My like I said, their school, her principal is already sponsoring my daughter on Friday and Saturday. She goes to another school in the city, and they are sponsoring her. It's like an ABC school. So yeah, my daughters have my bone structure, my DNA structure, pretty much everything. My not maybe not my smarts. My daughters are very intelligent. So maybe her mom's smarts go on that way. But again, a lot of women when you get when a foreigner gets hooked up with a white man or a European man or a Westerner, that's what a Filipino woman wants. They want that kind of a child. They want the trophy child. We want a trophy wife or a trophy girlfriend for we can show off in front of to our friends and stuff. But the wife or the girlfriend, they want the trophy kids. So that's why they all want kids, for they can show off to everybody. And then when they say, "Oh," her husband or the boyfriend says, "Oh, we can't have kids. We're too old, or we are already fixed," and they that's when their relationship starts to change. So all you guys should tell the girl ahead of time saying I cannot have a child and see what happens. Ah, they have their uncle. He is he is he up on the mountain. He he is still like he's welcome there up on the up on the mountain. So you got to remember, up on the mountain there's like 70 families. There's like maybe like 15 family members to one house or one area, and there's around 70 different families all over the place. Um, when this happened to me, they they everybody shunned him, but now after a while, you know, blood's thicker than water. You know, people tend to forget. Um, Joshi, they still have hurt feelings and stuff like that. But whenever my daughters have a party, birthday party, his kids, they all still get invited to the birthday party and all that kind of stuff. So, not, the his kids are not, they didn't do nothing wrong. So, but yeah. Yeah, left all around. He has a difficult time supporting supporting his himself and his own kids. He's the kind of man that, again, he has a temperate problem, and he can't hold down a labor job like in the city, and he always has discipline problem. He don't like to be told what to do, and getting fired from his job because he can't listen. And usually because he like gets a fight breaking out. So yeah, see, he struck his nephew a week before I got before he put that machete in me. He slapped his, I don't know if he cold cocked or open hand slapped his I think it was like a 12-year-old nephew. And that's why him and his wife and his two kids was down there at the rice fields, um and helping her father and I clean the fields, because we had that typhoon and we were clearing debris off of the rice fields, and because we had a lot of trees that fallen. Yeah, but again, I think a lot of families, I think a lot of families you're gonna find out a lot of families is gonna have someone like my him. In most families, you're gonna have somebody that's like that in the family. And I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, this hasn't happened yet." Yeah, yeah, Raymond, a black sheep of the family, and a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, this kind of thing hasn't happened." Knock on wood. I'm not talking about like a brother or sister, a cousin, but maybe sometime, you know. Yeah, and the weapon of choice is gonna be usually a machete or a long knife because it's easy to grab. It's easy to get a hold of. Is a machete, a bolo, a long knife, a meat cleaver, all those tools become a weapon. So yeah, Black Sheep Squadron. Well, you kind of think it's like in the movies. Oh heck, yeah, yeah. You know, you 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 know. I never in my wildest dream I never thought if I turn my back on him because yeah he was like almost foaming at the mouth and his wife was like almost holding him back, but he was like squatted down on the ground. He was sharpening his knife, his bolo. He was already sharpening that, and I thought he was like getting ready to go out and clear brush with us. That's what I thought his intention was. I was wrong. So, but don't say just because somebody says a bad word to you, don't don't give him the compliment and saying it back to him. Um, yeah, that wasn't a good idea. Just because, and don't like turn around and walk away. Yeah. So yeah, you learn from your mistakes. In any basketball playoffs tonight. That I'm sure that's a good question. Oh hell. Yeah. Baseball, huh? ESPN. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hey, Van, almost out of meds, buddy. My meds don't. Are not the same kind of meds you have, though. I'm sure for certain. I like to have some of your meds. I could just sit back and relax and just watch the northern lights just break out. Yeah, dancing in your mind. Oh man. Yeah, yeah. Not much else is going on. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a whole lot of nothing. Kevin, what was okay, Mark? Kevin, did you do a lot of oh I hate camping. I hate hiking. We when we were in Alaska, we did a lot of hiking and and a lot of fishing, hiking, hunting. Yeah, I got burnt out on that subsistence hunting we did. Yeah, and fishing. My kids do that now. Caribou, moose, salmon. I got tired of sport fishing that I went out and did commercial fishing for Alaska king crab. My brother went out and did black cod. P. Hmm. Oh God. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, more or less hunting for your meal. Yeah, it is. Hey, dumbass. There's only igloos in the movies. They don't use igloos no more. Oh hell! Only in the movies, huh? Uh, no, not one more time. Igloos are only in the movies, or in the expensive Norwegian what do they call it? One of those Norwegian hotels. where they make the whole the all the ice hotel that's like an igloo. Yeah, long time ago. Yeah, ice hotel. Oh, I have that. The That was up by Fairbanks. The bikini the bikini temperature was up by bikini. What do you call it? The temperature gauge was up over there by outside of Fairbanks. Hey, BK. There's two kinds of sled dog racing. There's sprint dogs, dog sled racing, and then there's long distance sled dog racing. I'm not sure which kind of sled dog racing you're talking about, but yeah, there's two different kinds. Yeah, the Iditarod, that's a long distance. Over in you talk about like when in the Philippines we got pigs. Um, her dad gets some horses, pigs, horses, cows, um, stuff like that. Oh, I miss my paycheck. How does that sound? So yeah, I miss my paycheck. Then I miss the Philippines. I definitely miss my paycheck. Oh, you're talking about the oil check? You're talking about the check that we're gonna get in October. You're talking about the Alaska oil revenue check that goes out to every man, woman, and child. That's called the Alaska Permanent Fund Dividend Check. I'm not sure what it is now, but when I was there, it was around roughly $2,000. But somebody told me now it went to all the way down to $1,500. Oh no, it was some places up at the North Pole up by Barrow, and those places they get a check a quarterly check. They get a check, and that's a revenue check because the oil companies pay for them for drilling oil on native land. Yeah, you get revenue. You get a check at October, the end of October, and that's called a permanent fund dividend check. Every year you get one. Every man, woman, and child gets one, but you have to have proof living in Alaska for over a year. Philippine travel. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Yeah, it's only once a year. Only once a year. Oh shit. What's going on in the? There we go. Huh. I thought I sent it to you. Really? I'm talking to myself. Sorry about that. Could have sworn I sent it.